There are other options on the table. I know the Prime Minister was asked on Friday about bringing in the military, about using the Emergency Measures Act. If you don't, if there was never ever a moment for the Emergency Measures Act, Minister, is this not it?
And Rosemary, let me tell you that the federal government, our government, is prepared to do whatever is required in order to bring the situation back under control, to restore public order and law and order not only in the city of Ottawa, but the activities that are targeting right now at critical infrastructure at our borders in the country are intended clearly to harm Canada and Canadians. They've idled thousands of workers. They've interrupted critical infrastructure and the supply of goods and services that Canadians need.
And many people in this city have lost complete faith in their police.
We need the plan to come together quickly and for the police to move forward with resolve and with adequate resources. But ultimately, this is the responsibility of the police to enforce and uphold our laws, and we just need them to do it. They now have new authorities and I think very effective tools. We just need the police to do their job and to enforce and uphold the law and to restore public safety in Ottawa.
Question: how soon do you believe the blockades can and will come down?
I think the time has come, and I think it's time for the blockades to come down. Region, they went in and enforced the injunction after almost 38 days of discussion with the community.
The offer is there. The RCMP are willing to move off wet, sweat, and land in BC. Will that be enough to cool tensions and get rid of the blockades, get the trains running?
And because I think it's important that they understand our openness to dialogue, but the urgency that motivates all of us to get this resolved as quickly as possible. I don't think it is their intent to have such a significant impact on everyday Canadians. We're all aware that that's unacceptable. We have worked very hard, and I think we've reached the point where the conditions and concerns that were raised by the protesters and by the hereditary chiefs have been addressed by We've been working tirelessly and around the clock to resolve this peaceably. And part of that was listening to the concerns that were raised by the hereditary chiefs and also by other members of the Indigenous community and their supporters across Canada. We've listened and we've engaged them in dialogue.